You're watching Big Drone Flyer 77. When we come back, we have the Eachine EV100 FPV goggles and E100 DVR recorder right after this. Hey, welcome back everyone. Sure appreciate you guys joining me today on this edition of Big Drone Flyer 77. Donnie here, and today I got the Eachine EV100. This is FPV goggles. They're 5.8 gigahertz, 72 channel. This is courtesy of Banggood.com, so I sure appreciate you guys from Banggood for sending these out for a review. They also sent out the FPV DVR recorder, which is very nice. This is the EV100. These go with this set of goggles here, so I sure appreciate you guys for sending that out as well. Today, guys, I just did a quick unboxing to show you what comes in the package here. These are more the updated version. The first set of goggles that came out had a really thick foam on it, so it wasn't sitting snug to people's faces, and they were cutting the foam off. But this is really soft foam, and it fits nice and snug against your face, keeps the light out. For me, though, I still gotta ride the headband up on the back of my head just a little bit to kind of keep the top nice and snug to my face to keep all the light out. But if you are a person that wears glasses, you probably still want to use box goggles because you won't be able to get your glasses in here very well. So, but anyways, for me, these work out pretty good. I'm still starting out, so these are a big step up for me compared to box goggles. And they're super clear. The screens are a little bit smaller than Fat Shark's, but I never had to look through Fat Shark's before, so that's why these are very awesome for me. So, but I heard once you've used Fat Sharks or Dominators or something like that, yeah, they're gonna be probably a lot better for you. But these are definitely a good beginner goggle for around $100, so that makes it nice. And the DVR recorder is under 20 bucks, so you can't beat that. So it's a really good deal. I know I enjoy them. I had these for a little over a month now. I've been using them. They've been working very well. This set of goggles comes with dual dipole antennas, but let you know that this ain't true diversity. It's only got one receiver in it, and you can't change out the receiver on this one. I've seen mods, people opening them up and doing that, but I'm not going to do that with this. The only thing I'm going to do is put my mushroom antenna on there. I have a Fat Shark mushroom antenna that I'll probably use. I don't really need dual antennas on here, but you can. I've seen guys put a patch antenna and then a mushroom antenna, but just the stock antennas work pretty good too, so I didn't have any problems with it, and I'm not going super far, so I don't really need to get that super range like a lot of people are trying to do, so I stay pretty close when I'm flying FPV, because I mostly fly little whoops and stuff. So, but these seem to work out pretty good. You got your battery here. It's a smart battery. If you press this button down, you can see I got a full charge. I got 4 bars on there, so it does tell you what how full the charge is. It comes with the USB charger, which is right here, and this also can you can plug this in to do like firmware updates, so it does have data transfer through this cable. It's not just a charge cable. So, but anyways, it just plugs in, just USB, so you just plug it in, and it'll let you know when it's fully charged. It's got a light right here that lights up. So this right here, the balance port is only to run the DVR recorder, so you don't want to go and try to use this to balance charge this battery, or you can mess up the battery. So this battery right here is 7.4 volt, and this is only 1,000 milliamps. So I believe it's I think it's a couple hours you can get out of this if you're constantly running it. I haven't tested it too much with the DVR for how long it can go, but last on this battery with that running as well. So you can always connect your own battery to that separately, because they give you a longer cable in there, which I'll show you in a moment here. So this right here, this battery just hooks up to the strap. The strap comes on this set of goggles already, so this just slides in here just like the Fat Sharks and Dominators and stuff. Then you got your little where'd it go? There it went. They give you a little strap here. Now I got stuck. There we go. And this just goes over like so, and then you can just keep that over just to keep the battery from falling out. So, and then right on the side here is where this plugs in, and it gives you power. So you got power. With this, it's just chirping because it's trying to find an FPV product to connect to. I'm not going to try to stick my little action camera in there. I've seen some guys do that. You can see some other videos out there where the guys, you know, can actually show you the screen, but it's kind of hard to do that with my little action camera. But I'll tell you what the buttons do. When you hold this down once, when it chirps like that, it pretty much is telling you that it is on which band it's on when it's doing two like that. Let's see, there's one. When you hold it down one time, okay, it puts it on race mode. So when you're on race mode, you could do different race modes, which the manual will explain it a lot better. Like the race modes, you got press mode button and power on, enter debug mode, which will show you your gigahertz and stuff. So that's that one beep. Racing mode is one long press until the first beep. So it'll put in race mode. You have 4 pilots, 6 pilots, and 8 pilots. Okay. And then auto search, you'll long press it until you hear 2 chirps. Okay. 2 beeps. And then it'll auto search through all the channels to find the best channel for your quad to your goggles. It'll find the most strongest channel through 72 channels that it has. It'll find the right channel for you. And then also when you long press it and hear 3 beeps, it'll put it on AV mode. So that way you can connect to your DVR. Or if you have like a monitor somewhere and you want to connect to your goggles through the port right here, then you can go and connect to that port and be able to put it up on the screen and see, you know, people will be able to see it on the screen. Or you can just put it on AV and play back your film from the DVR as well. So, but other than that, that's pretty much it. You can adjust the channels right here, frequencies. If this is also like a toggle switch, so you can go and adjust the brightness. Press down makes it dark, press up makes it bright. To the left does the contrast, so you can go and change the contrast left or right. So, and then down below for your eyes, this spreads these apart in here. So it can adjust to your eyes. If your eyes are more closer to your nose, you can bring these in closer. So that way it'll bring the screen to one solid screen for you. Okay. And then you got these rollers right here, which adjust the focus. It'll bring these in and out to adjust the focus for you. Okay. Then you got an on and off switch right here. And that's to run the fan. It's got a little fan inside. So that way the screen don't fog up on you in case you're getting a little sweaty or it's hot outside. Your lenses won't fog up on you. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug this for a moment. You do have another adapter here for headphones, which I won't use. And then you got where you can run power to this or do a firmware update. And then, of course, like I said, you got your booklet, and then you got a micro cloth. I do suggest using that to clean the lens, because if you just use your shirt or something, you'll scratch that lens up. So, all right, guys. So now I'm going to go to the DVR recorder. Move this stuff out of the way here. Okay, so let's open this up. Here's the little recorder itself. Let me set that down. Open this up. And you got 2 sets of wires. You got some double-sided sticky tape so you can connect it to the set of goggles. And then you got a booklet. The booklet is kind of hard to understand. It's not like super clear for you. So, but it does tell you what the button functions are for, but it just doesn't give you that great detail on how to get this working right. Okay, so what I did is I put in a class 10 memory card in there, and what you want to do is you want to have this set on input when you go to record, because if you have it on output, this is only for the DVR recording, so you can watch it through the AV in your goggles there. Okay, and then you can play it back or go into the menu. And to go into the menu, you would hold this button 2, which is the play button. You hold that down and it'll get you into the menu. And then you can use these to select. I do recommend formatting your card in there, because when you start getting really close of not having much memory left, this will not want to record. This light will not flash. So let's go ahead and plug this in to the side here. And then you want to take this, let me plug the goggles in. Okay, you want to take your balance port, plugs right in the side, which gives it power. Then you could get your double-sided sticky tape, put it right here on the inside, and stick it right here. You'll still be able to get your memory card out on the side and everything, so that'll work out good for you. I just didn't do it yet because I wanted to show you guys where it can mount, or you can mount it underneath. But anyways, now you got power. You want to make sure your memory card's formatted and you have enough memory. If the memory starts getting low, I found out it will not record, okay? So these buttons are labeled inside the little manual. Tells you right here in this manual what button 1, 2, and 3 is considered. So button 1 would be like this rewind button. So if you look at it, it would be this button right here. So you would press it once. Now it's recording. See the lights flashing? So now the DVR is recording right now. So it is recording. You want to stop it, you just do a short press again on there and it stays solid red, so it stopped recording. Okay, and then like I was saying before, you set the goggles to the AV mode. You hold this button down in the middle, or even the fast forward button right here, and it'll put you in the menu. So you can go through some of the options in there. You can select HD, you know, what size format you want to record, the size of the screen, things like that, and being able to reformat the SD card as well. So okay, remember to have this on input when you go to record. If you don't have it on input, have the switch turned to input, what will happen is if you had it clicked on output, you'll be looking through the goggles and get a bunch of squiggly lines, which it causes a bunch of interference in there, and you won't be able to see your quadcopter's view very well. So make sure that you always have it on input, so that way you're inputting from the goggles into the DVR to record. All right, guys. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment down below. There's a lot of good videos out there, some great guys that I've gotten some tips and learned a lot from, that did some reviews on these goggles. Like I said, I'm still fairly new, but they work great for me. They're really awesome. I really enjoy them. It's definitely a big step up from box goggles, I could tell you that much. I definitely like these a lot better, and they're just more comfortable on your head. I think it's like 135 grams without the battery, so they're pretty light compared to those heavy box goggles that I had before. So all right, guys, we're gonna go to the DVR footage, do a quick little flight so you can see what it looks like on the DVR, and stay tuned for the flight.
Chest and I'll let you sink in. The devil's within, dead turning against myself. Crying on water, floor is mine. My skin turns to ashes and I struggle. Take my last breath, please take my life tonight. Whoa, so baby,
Hey guys, thanks for watching. These things work awesome. I had a great time. If you're used to wearing Fat Sharks, this wouldn't be that great for you as it is for me, being a person that wears the box goggles all the time. So these actually is a big upgrade for me, and the clarity is nice. I really enjoy these. Definitely better than the box goggles for me. But if you wear glasses, this is probably not going to be your thing, guys. But this DVR recorder that they set up for these goggles works great. I like it because it just sets right up. You can put the Velcro strips anywhere you want on here, the sticky tape, so that way you can have this set up on the top or on the bottom. But I'm leaving it loose for now because it's not really getting in the way of anywhere. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the film. Thanks again, Banggood.com, for sending these out. I'm definitely going to be using these all the time. Every time I go and fly FPV, it's definitely worth the money. The only suggestion I do recommend is probably to go and upgrade the antennas. All you really do is need one, because this ain't true diversity. It's only got one single receiver, so you don't have to worry about having two antennas. You can just get one good patch antenna or whatever you favor, what works for you. But that's probably going to be my next deal that I'll do for these goggles. But anyways, all right, guys. Hey, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And like always, guys, God bless, cheers, and happy flying.